y'all, it's All of Destiny. So who loves a good maintenance video? A little self-care vibe. So today's video we'll do a wash and refresh to my braids, get them all the way together again, and then I'm going to do a fill-in on my acrylic nails along with a design change. So let's get right into it.
Especially when baby better not play with. She gangsta cute face with. She ain't gon' play with. Whole spot gon' shake, nigga. Niggas can't see me like Ray, nigga. And I'm shining like a Ray, nigga. And I can put it on any day, nigga.
So I would say that my braids were about 3 weeks old when I filmed this video. I do oil my scalp about 3 or 4 times a week. It's kind of grown out a bit. The heart is barely a heart anymore. And we got a little bit of buildup along the scalp area. So I'm going to refresh the front, wash the back. So let's see how many braids I would have to redo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fingers crossed that we can do this. I'm going to cut out the front. I hate when I think I cut too close to the top and I'm like, wait, is that my hair? So originally I did not do these braids, but I am going to redo the front. My braids were done by @KCStyles_ on Instagram. She the truth. So yeah, I'll link her down below if you all are in the Memphis area and you all want to check her out. And if you all missed my birthday maintenance prep, I'll link it down below as well if you all want to see the process of getting these braids done. So once I finish taking down one of the braids, I kind of pull at the hair instead of using a comb immediately. This helps me to get out some of the shed hair. Keep in mind that we do shed a certain amount of strands daily, so for my hair to have been up already for 3 weeks, this wasn't bad at all. So quick little magic trick to finish taking down the rest of my braids. Apparently I still need to work on it a little bit, but that's okay. So now that my braids are out, I'm going to detangle starting from the bottom and working my way up to the top just to make sure that my hair is nice and detangled and I've removed as much shed hair as possible before I begin the shampooing process. I'm going to separate the back of my hair because I don't want to wash the entire thing. I need to make sure that I can actually braid my hair first. So I'm going to go ahead now and just get in the shower, and I decided to kind of just wash the front only. So I'm just wetting it with water first, and then I'm going to take my dermatologist prescribed shampoo. I do have psoriasis of the scalp, so I have to use this shampoo each time I do my wash day routine. I allow it to sit 5 minutes per the instructions on the back of the bottle. Look at the curls, oh my god. I'm gonna stretch my braids a little while longer, but I was excited to see my curls and to just have water running through my scalp. Like, if you know, you know. So after allowing the shampoo to sit for 5 minutes, I rinsed it out. For my second shampoo, the Cream of Nature Pure Honey Moisturizing Dry Defense Shampoo. Massage this all over my scalp, rinse that out, and then I followed up with the Pantene conditioner. I did allow that to sit for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes before rinsing that out with cooler water. While the conditioner is in my hair, I did proceed to detangle, and then we're going to begin the blow drying process. And I'm about to apply lots and lots of this heat protector because y'all saw my curls came back, right? I use a lot of heat protector, don't play. So since we shampooed and conditioned the hair, we kind of rinsed out all of the products, so and everything that's keeping our hair basically not brittle and dry. So I'm going to use the Pantene buttercream. This is like a moisturizer. I also followed up with the ointment that I have to use on my scalp in the front, especially prescribed by my dermatologist. And I'm going to use my Blue Magic hair grease. I couldn't find my hair oils, but Blue Magic is like classic anyways. This is what we're going to use. Like, if you know, you know. Childhood classic. This is the braided hair that I'll be using. Normally it's like a 3-pack. I don't know what other hairstyle I did with this, but I only had 2 left. So fingers crossed that I have enough to do the front of my hair and put my braids back. I sectioned out really small sections like what you see here in that size, and then I kind of just laid it out in front of me. And I like to pre-part my hair. Then I take my Eben 24-hour edge tamer, run that along the part, and then I repart the hair, and this gives me a super defined part. What? Look at that. And I want to make sure that it's symmetrical right down the middle. So I'm going to section off my hair on the right. I can't really braid my hair when my nails are done, so I ain't gonna try to do like designs and all of that. My goal is just to put my braids back in a sense. So I take the edge tamer and I work that along the entire perimeter of the subsection that we've taken out. I start by braiding with my own hair, and then I slowly feed in the braiding hair. So this is not really tutorial style, but more so just like an idea of the refresh and how that went for me. in the braiding hair, then I braid, add in another small piece, braid, swing it around. I repeated that process 4 times, so the entire right side of my head is now completed. Brushing through that Blue Magic hair grease on my scalp felt so good, especially for my hair to had already been in braids for 3 weeks. Y'all already know. So I put some of the edge tamer on both sides and also on my hand so that I can grab it quicker. Brush the products through to make sure that I'm braiding all the way detangled hair. So I section out 3 parts in the front of my own hair, and then I start braiding with my own hair first before I begin adding in the braiding hair. And my goal is to make sure that the sides of these braids do match the knotless braids that I have in the back. That's why these pieces are very small. If you notice in the beginning, you may have seen that it was daylight. If you look out of my window, you can see that it's kind of dark now. So when I imported all of this footage into my computer, I had 2 hours worth of footage, but this took me hours and hours and hours, like the song said. But I chopped it down to the best 26 minutes for your viewing pleasure, obviously. But my hands was hurting, girl, because some of these braids I did more than 1 time, and I was just like, listen, what did I sign up for? But y'all know me. If you're not new here, you know I ain't no quitter. So once I do it, once I put my mind to it, let's go. Let's get to it. So I kept braiding down, and I added maybe 2 or 3 pieces to make sure that the length of my braids that I'm refreshing in the front would match the length of the ones in the back. And then you just keep braiding all the way down, put a little knot in the end, and you'll be good. This isn't really tutorial style, so I don't even know if I showed y'all the knot, but yeah. So I went to bed. I cleaned up everything. I went to bed. It was the next morning. I was tired. I would like to assume that I know y'all a little bit, so I can imagine y'all saying like, why you didn't wash the back when you washed the front? So my thought process was this: if I take down the front of my hair and I realize that I'm incapable of braiding my hair well while my nails are done, I was gonna have to take down the back anyway because I already took down the front. So I had to wait and see, like, can you even braid the front of your hair with nails on? So since I was able to, I was like, okay, now you can wash the back. Because if I would have had to take the braids down, then I may as well wash just my natural hair versus washing it in braids, taking it down. Now I got to rewash it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that would have been doing too much. Even when I say it out loud, the way that I'm doing it right now, the steps that I took was doing too much. But that's what we do over here. We do the most. So yeah, get into it. Okay, so I'm going to shower up and then just rinse the conditioner out. But I'm going to give me rinsing the conditioner out for the Instagram reel most likely. Or probably just not at all because I think y'all get the point by now. Okay, so wait. Look at my skin. That's all me. Like, what filter? The skincare routine is on my channel. If y'all missed it, definitely check it out. I'll link it down below. I thought somebody said you can't wash braids. I mean, nobody said that, but look at my braids. Get into it. Clean scalp. Hello. Looks good. Hello. Build up where? Yeah. So we got to put the moisture back into the hair because we basically just washed everything out of it just to have a clean scalp. So I'm going to add the same products that I put in the front, the Pantene Buttercream, which is like a moisturizer, And I'm not focusing on the entire length of this entire braid. I'm more so working these products in to where I know my natural hair is locked in inside of these braids, if that makes sense. Taking the Pantene hydrating oil. This is a new one, girl, so you know it wasn't coming out. And then I'm gonna work that on my scalp as well. And then I take the ᶫᵒᵒ, the foaming mousse, to kind of just lay the hair and make it lay and slay even more, since I was kind of like scratching at my scalp when I was washing it. By working this into the braids and then massaging that in a downward motion, that's going to help everything to lay nice and flat while we allow the hair to dry. And then I'm going to use the same edge tamer to lay the edges, because your hairstyle is not complete if your edges are not on fleek. Boom, y'all ain't heard me say that in a minute. Ooh, that's how I refreshed my braids, baby. I don't know how long they're gonna last. I filmed this on what, Saturday and Sunday, and it's currently Friday. So listen, we're gonna tie it down so it can marinate like overnight chicken. What? What are you talking about? I proceeded to start getting ready for church. I got up an hour early on Sunday to wash my hair, and I still wanted to be on time. I gotta go stun on the first lady. Yeah, I'm multitasking, mind your business. I forgot to show y'all my braids, and this is the only little clip I got. Okay, so this is the outfit. I'm gonna swap my things into this bag, but I'm gonna do it in the car since I'm already running a little late. Cause I've been carrying this one like a whole lot. Plus this got like silver all in it, so I didn't want to do like the silver. I mean, you can do the silver and the gold, cause you just can. You can do what you want. But I'm gonna carry this instead, cause I feel like it complements more. So yeah, I need to put on my gloss and everything. I'm gonna rotate it real quick so y'all can see the full look. Okay, I had this dress a very long time. It just still fits me. Okay, get into it. So I'm not sure where it's from. I'll check the tag if I remember in editing. I'm gonna carry my tail far. I went back to the small size because I don't need too many of the large ones. I may get like one more maybe when I see a color come out that I like. I washed my braids this morning and I just kind of pinned them up top, and then I'm wearing my Steve Madden heels. A bunch of silver accessories. I don't think I showed you all this. I got for my birthday. I couldn't put the necklace on by myself, so I don't want to like break it, because y'all know I already broke my other necklace. I'm waiting on them to call me back. So yeah, let's head out because I'm late. It's not on the first late. I'll talk to y'all later. So if you've ever wondered if you could wash and refresh your braids, you absolutely can. Make it lay, make it slay, okay? Get into it.
Do a 360 for the camera.
360.
Bow, bow. Show them what you got now.
So our hair is on point. Now it is time for me to do a fill-in and design change on my nails. So if you saw my birthday vlog when I was in Dallas, this was the set that I got done July the 17th at a random little nail shop that I went into. Originally, this set, or the nails, not the nail design that you see, was done by Nails by ᶫᵒᵛᵏ. I'll put the picture up to show you all. I got those nails done in June. I had a fill-in and design change in July for my birthday, and now I'm about to do my nails in August. So these nails, like, this has been on for 2 months and they ain't went nowhere. I'm gonna link Nails by ᶫᵒᵛᵏ so y'all can go check out my girl, okay? I'm going to use my drill to remove the original design. So I know new people find nail videos every day, so if you watch my nail videos a lot, you tired of hearing me say this. But I don't know where this drill is from. The company who sent it to me, it was over 5 years ago, and the drill never had like a brand name on it, so I'm unable to tell you all, but it's a really good drill. I just don't know where it's from. So I'm going to trim back the length just a little bit. And I was going to use the drill to kind of help me with the shape. I go back and forth between my drill and the hand file a lot. So I get a lot of my items from Amazon. The hand file that I'm using. I buy these in like a bulk supply. I think of like a pack of 10 because I know that the quality on these are really good, so I don't mind purchasing that many at a time, and they're not like super expensive anyway. The nail bits that I'm using, the cute colorful ones, they are by ᶫᵒᵛᵉᵧ, and then I got this nail kit as well from Amazon. I'm telling you, y'all gotta check the links in the description. Even if I only link the Amazon store itself, once you get to my Amazon store, you'll see all of the subcategories. Check the nail section, all of this stuff is linked there. Now I'm going to go ahead and push back the cuticles. I wanted to do like an alternate type of video to where you're watching me do the nails, watching me do my hair, but the voiceover was going to be just like me just casually talking. I realized a lot of people use my nail and hair videos as like learning videos, so that would come with like a lot of questions of what was this, what was that, what was the point of this step. So we'll have to do that another time. Let me know if y'all would be interested in that anyway. We talked about it a little bit on Instagram Live. Instagram Live fam is totally okay with it. They down for it. Hey Instagram Live fam, if y'all are watching. So I went ahead and trimmed my cuticles just a little bit. I never remember to order like a nail dust collector until I sit down to do my nails, and then when I walk away, I forget again. I'll be using the ᶫᵒᵛᵉᵧ liquid monomer. I got this brush a long time ago from the beauty supply store. The other brushes that I have are larger. I need to buy a brush that's perfect for fill-ins. Since I didn't do this set and I got it professionally done, I know that I'm in good hands when I'm with ᶫᵒᵛᵉᵧ. So I wasn't watching when she originally did my nails. I don't know what this color is. We were like catching up and just watching the game on TV. I gotta figure out what I can do to get close. So that color isn't close enough. I tested this one as well. It was a little bit too pink. It would have been cute if I did like an ombre, but I just want to do like the fill in and be done. So I think this rose one by ᶫᵒᵒᵃ was a close match for the fill in. Yeah, that's the closest out of what I have, so we're gonna go with that, the cover rose. And you get these in a 4-pack from Amazon. You can get all 4 of them. I'll link it down below. I love the ᶫᵒᵒᵃ products, so you're gonna see me use a lot of their stuff today. Not sponsored. Nail prep, which is like a dehydrator. You only need to apply this to the natural nail, and then I'm going to take the primer and apply that to my natural nail as well, and to the entire pinky. I bumped my pinky like really hard, which caused it to lift, and I was like, ugh. So I ended up taking it off myself. You know, when you have a nail to lift, it hurts. We're gonna have to rebuild the entire thing. So I'm taking a little bit, I wipe off the excess, and then I dip into the powder and I place that as close as I can to the cuticle. My camera tends to like to focus on whatever is closest to it, so I did my best to chop out the footage from when it was completely out of focus. I changed the settings like 3 different times. Take a little bit. I actually took too much on this one. I don't have that color that I had for the palm tree that was on my nail originally, and I can't drill that off. I could have drilled it all the way down to the nail tip, but I didn't care to do that. This is acrylic, not like gel polish, so that's why the color is still there even when I swapped to that other design that I had got done in Dallas. So just showing you all up close how I feel in the design. I feel like it's self-explanatory, so I want to kind of go back and forth between me and the music. But I notice whenever y'all say like, ooh, talk less, y'all have lots and lots of questions, so I'm gonna just keep talking. All right, so I'm going to use a reusable form. I got these at like this shop in Memphis. The first time I went, I was able to shop. I ended up liking the store. This was like a few years ago, and then I went back and the guy was like, do you have a license? You need a license to shop here. I was like, oh, I didn't know that I was able to shop here the last time. That's why I came back, because I like the store. So I ain't gonna tell y'all the name of the store because they don't need no free promo if they didn't let me shop without a license. So yeah, I basically used a little form. I think you can get reusable forms on Amazon, and I always forget to check. I forgot to double check the length, so my pinky is not as long as the other ones, but that means people looking too hard if they could notice that in the first place. I could have put a tip on because the rest of my nails do have a tip, but y'all know I like to use the sculpting forms. It was quicker for me when I was learning. A lot of times y'all ask me like, is it better to use tips or is it better to use forms? If you're just starting out, do a mix of both to see what you prefer, to see which one helps with your nail time frame for how long it takes you. In real time, it takes me 3 hours to do my nails when I'm filming. Sometimes 4, like trying to stay in the frame and being indecisive about the design, all of that. So you can choose to cover the nails with clear after the fill-in. Since it was just a fill-in, I didn't care to do so. So I just did just the rose covered pink, and then I went back and forth between the drill and the hand file to perfect the shape. This is the most boring part to me because I prefer to just design the nails. Oh, do y'all want to see what it looks like behind the scenes? It looks all professional, right? But this is how I actually film my nail videos. Look at me. I moved the camera so that y'all can see, but the camera hovers over me while I'm doing my nails. So if you want to film nail videos, get you a little breakfast table, get white paper towels or printing paper because it's cheap. And that's how I film my nail videos. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a design in mind. I browsed around the beauty room and I was like, okay, this nerd's bag. I said, I see pink, I see purple, I see yellow, I see blue, I see orange, I see a little bit of green, but not that much. So I'm going to take the Madam Glam base gel and I'm going to apply a thin coat of this to each one of the nails. Since this is a gel nail polish, it will have to be cured underneath the UV lamp for 2 minutes. After curing the nails for 2 minutes, I wipe off the tacky layer, or basically the inhibition layer, and now it's time for the design. So I wanted to kind of do water marble, but with gel nail polish. So let's call it gel marble. Basically, I slapped on lots of different colors, and then I take a dotting tool and I swirl into it. And it turns out so pretty every time. Like, you get something different every time you do this. But if you use similar colors, you can get something pretty close. To remove the thickness along the edge, I wanted to kind of take my finger and I like tap into the gel. That helps to cut down on the thickness, right? And then I was like, I wonder what happens if I smudge that onto the other nail. So I did it again. And then I smudged it onto the other finger. And I was like, wait a minute. Y'all, if I wanted to, I could have cured my nails just like this and been done. So effortless. And that's how a lot of times when y'all ask me like, how you come up with this, how you come up with that, you have to be willing to be a person that is willing to just try anything. Okay, not anything, but just to go for it, to go for something that's out of the norm, that's different. And that's how you come up with something that someone else may not have, because you experiment. You get a little curious, a little creative. So I decided to wipe that off, and I was like, I wasn't feeling the water marble that much. I think it was really cute, actually. I just couldn't decide if I wanted to clean up the smile line. I didn't feel like sitting there trying to brainstorm it. So I was like, let's just do a bunch of lines. And then we got something like that. And I also took out a few of the other colors. So I was like, let's kind of minimize it down a little bit. We are still going to do like the gel marble. Just kind of apply thick coats of the gel, not super thick, but enough to spread it over the entire nail. Take your dotting tool and just have fun with it. So after curing the design for 2 minutes, I did make sure to wipe off again the tacky layer before I went in with my top coat. The top coat is by Madam Glam as well, and I'm just going to apply a thin layer of this to all of the nails. If you want to do a second coat, you can. I normally just do one. It looks shiny enough for me. I decided that I wanted to go a little step further. I'm going to add a few Swarovskis. So before curing the nails, I went ahead and added those on, just kind of like random designs here and there. I did more of the Swarovskis on the ring fingers just to bring out that original design that I still have from June. I could have covered it if I wanted to, but I like it. It goes with the look. And I cured that for 2 minutes. Wash your hands, apply some cuticle oil, some hand lotion, your rings, girl. And I wasn't feeling it at first, mainly because I went from like just a classy birthday set of pink and white, and then we came back to color, and I said, okay, when you wake up in the morning, decide how you feel. I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm that girl, period. We giving summer, festive, pops of color. It's me. I love it. So that's pretty much it for this video. Questions and comments, be sure to leave all of that down below. I will have all of the items linked in the description box for you all. And I will talk to you all in my next upload. Don't forget to subscribe if you made it to the end, because that means you rocking with your girl and you want to see more of me. Subscribe because it's free. Ooh. And I'll talk to y'all in my next upload.
Walking when I'm looking in the mirror. Shout out to God, he blessing me. When you ain't around